한사의 협곡에 오신 것을 환영합니다.
Be offered from Tarzan. Yondu staying out of vision, now going to be seen as he does manage to get the hook shot. Remember, no flash available for Sword. He's down very, very low, and I don't even think the fling was used. I have a feeling that Pilot's debut game was on the Ezreal last season as A2D. Okay, Yondu's going to make his way in, does manage to get down Shelly, but in goes the Paranoia. They're trying to get out. Yondu does escape from Tarzan, but the flash is going to finish that one off. Ian just throwing buttons into absolutely nowhere, and they're unable to get the turret. Rather, now going to be turning up as Paddlestar does go wide, and the Singe just wants to be...
I don't think Tarzan knows. He puts down a control ward of his own. I don't know if it's in range of the ward that AD had put on the Krugs. Here we go.
Yep, there's the old combo coming in. They get a really nice stun, though, and there's the ultimate coming out from Rather. He's trying to turn it all around. The Cannon Barrage is doing nothing, but now the Trouble Bubble is going to miss. The Hero's entrance comes down the fling onto Rather. They get the 2 kills. Ian finally finding the buttons, and Rather, he's in no man's land. He's not going to be able to get out of this one. That's the double kill for Ian. Tarzan and Sword to try and get themselves in here onto ADD. He now knows absolutely nothing as the Paranoia comes in after the slow. He's trying to run away, but it's just not going to happen. Cannon Barrage, they're just...
Job's done.
He's like a berserker. I just want to see this team fight and see whether it works, and we might get it right now as Viper. That's a very early pull. Lots of flashes to come out. True Shot Barrage finds nothing as Lehens. He's got the ultimate, and now the Paranoia comes forward. The heroic entrance is not going to be enough as Yondu is going to fall, and Tarzan, he's going to go golden as well. Max is trying to escape, and it's ADD that actually gets himself into a great spot. Tarzan has to flash out of the way of the turret, and now Viper gets another pull in order to get himself out of the way, but is it enough? No! Ian with the follow-up, and this is what we were talking about. MVP can chase very, very nicely, but can they get on top of this Griffin squad? Looks like Sword is going to be the man.
Even with Hextech Ultimatum and the Hero's entrance, the heroic entrance as we've called it. And now Griffin,
looks for the Hemo Plague. In goes the ultimate, and once again the Paranoia is on a weird target, but they do get the Cannon Barrage onto Maha. He's completely out of the fight. True Shot Barrage, the only thing he can offer, and they...
The game, big minion wave and topside. A lot of headaches for Griffin.
And what does MVP love? They love 50-50 Barons, and once again they're going to go for it. Cannon Barrage is going to deter them, and Max is stuck in this pit. In goes Tarzan once again. He's got the Wild Growth. Not a lot of mana here, though, and he's taking a lot of damage. Hero's entrance comes down. It was onto Yondu as they get Lehens out of this fight. 1-for-1 trade already as ADD boosts his way forward, and Maha, he's doing damage finally in the back line. The Paddlestar is going to land there as ADD is just playing gatekeeper for the rest of his team. MVP, they have found the fight that they were looking for, but Maha may have thrown it away. Sword just needs one auto and gets it. And now Ian, it's all on you to win this one. Jumps on top of Rather, but he's playing this beautifully. Ian still picks it up. And now Sword, it's theoretically a 1v1 as Yondu.
Double banner of command minions by his side. This is what happens when you pick Teamfight Wombo against Siege and Split. The Siege and Split, after the teamfight is over, while the cooldowns are waiting for, while Griffin are waiting to put down their vision again, will often get a bit more incremental gold. And what will the game state be like in about 5 minutes when Baron could still be on the rift, the Elder spawns, and suddenly Griffin have to choose the right fight, or they might just lose straight up.
Yeah, MVP still just playing the waiting game. They're waiting for ADD to be able to shove towards turrets and effectively...
Fed Ezreal, sadly, because they kind of counter each other when you have Vladimir and Nocturne to run at poor little Ezreal.
Yep, and speaking of running at him, he's going to have to get the heck out of this one. The Hemo Plague is on, though. Really good use of the Zhonya's here for Ian to try and keep him alive, but it's not going to work. Sword's going to be able to lock down that kill. ADD going to burn to death, and Tarzan goes down to his GA. His job is completely done. They get rid of the inner turret. This inhibitor turret is going to melt at the hands of Griffin, and I have a feeling that that's all she wrote for this game. They've got a bannered up minion to get this one through, and Viper is doing so much work. He goes golden as well. The Hemo Plague doing all of the work. See you later, MVP. See you in game number 2 as Griffin have wrapped this one up.
Such good work in the early game by MVP. They kept trading up, but eventually